because my head's smaller.
All right.
Like that?
Yeah. That's better. Better than it was.
Hey, Jamie. Hers are up really far.
Gentlemen, welcome to the Ross Patterson Revolution! Brought to you by
That's fine.
GhostBed.com.
What? I can just change it.
It's funny. It's fine. Yeah, we are
What
live.
What up?
What up?
I increasingly get, thank you.
You increasingly get what?
Shittier and shittier looking and feeling as the day goes on.
Everybody says it's the quarantine 15. It's the new freshman 15. It's the quarantine 15.
Serious, dude.
Look, we're going to try to start off today's show with a little bit of positivity. Just a squeege, see how it goes. See how we like it, you know? Reports out of Wuhan, got you all in check, are saying that there is no new cases today of coronavirus for the first time since November 19th. Now,
And you know, they always tell the truth.
they always tell the truth. So whether or not you want to believe that or not is up to you, but I'm going to try because I can't think that China can lie this much longer. So I think it's probably time that everybody's honest in the world about it. Looking at the old calendar, it's the first day of spring, and it is also March 19th, so that would be 4 months. Alec, you asked me earlier how long I thought this would last. If you're looking at this timeline right now, 4 months-ish. The new cases that came in today were 34 from China, and that was all in Beijing, but that was people flying in from other countries, bringing the disease back in. If the worst of this is that we have to put our country on lockdown for no traveling, or the people that are the Americans that are trying to get home go into quarantine for like 14 days before they're released into Gen Pop with the rest of us animals. It's not terrible, but it depends on if China is lying or not. The issue is whether or not the economy can survive for 4 months of this.
They've never done us wrong before.
Nope.
Do you know what I mean?
China's been on the real straight
Been
and
on
narrow.
the up and up.
Yeah, all day long.
All day long and all night long.
I had a bunch of people on my Facebook page, the old Book of Faces, post. Now, these are like mostly LA, like liberal people. And they were like, President Trump calling this a Chinese virus is so racist, I can't even stand it.
It's the thing that they were most outraged about.
Yes.
Still,
Not the disease or the way that we're all living.
No.
But
that's when they really got, do you know what I mean? Before that, I mean, people in my family, traveling all over still, asking to come visit me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Your family does not know that anything is going on currently. They also don't own televisions.
So if you're wondering, like, you kept being like, what is wrong with you? Like, why are you not freaking out? I come by it honestly. Like, my family just does not freak out about anything, to a fault sometimes. And for this, they are right. It is people being stupid, right? That are the problem. That's the problem.
Yes.
In turn, you are also going to be stupid to make this last longer. Like, I know it sucks.
Yeah.
I know it sucks.
Yeah.
The brewery's closed down. Talked to my dad today. He's like, my life sucks. Me and my dad are the same in that, like, we like to go out, have a drink, after work, have a drink, have a nice meal, go home,
Sure.
That is like where we find the most joy in life. And he's like, my life sucks now. Like, I cannot go to a restaurant. I'm like, I know.
Yeah.
But also, let's just kind of get through this and keep yourself safe. And my mom's hopping on a train. I mean, I don't know.
I like how they're just finding out about it now. Very Jared Leto.
Yes.
Of them.
Yes.
But
yes.
I should point out, your parents don't really own televisions or use them, right? It's just kind of smart TVs, but your dad only uses it for like Netflix and
he'll watch like the news on a smart TV, but like whatever comes up like for the Yahoo News kind of thing. So it is daily, but it's not like CNN, it's not Fox, it's not on actual TV. It is streaming and it is daily. But yeah, my mom, I don't think. My mom gets her news from Facebook, I think. So, and she doesn't, I don't think she has cable. I'm not sure. But yeah, so there's it's coming just a little bit later into their...
For them, yeah. Into their world.
Into their world, yeah. And, I think it's hard for them to be like, Trump told me to do something. Do you know what I mean?
Really?
I think so. I think in California, I think that's kind of part of it.
Maybe.
If it was someone else telling them, I think they'd do it.
If it was Obama telling them,
yeah,
they would do it.
If Obama was like, hey, you guys, here's the deal. Like, I know this is hard. I know da-da-da.
No. That's hilarious. Look, I said the word or the phrase Chinese virus maybe 1,000 times yesterday.
Sure. But
probably 1,000 times on air.
Everybody
want to point out, though, I also had Chinese food last night, so clearly it did not affect.
Yeah, why were you on a fucking egg roll hunt last night, dude? Like that's being stupid as well.
I feel like it's one of those things where you talk about it all day and you're like, fuck, you know what I really miss? Chinese food. Man. And
I do feel bad for like our local, a Lucky Star or a China Star or whatever. Like, is anyone going in there?
Nope.
Is anyone ordering to go?
I drove by yesterday. No, I mean, it is.
Look.
Ghost town, brother.
We need to support them as well.
We do.
So what I'm trying to do is order to go.
I got my Chinese food from the grocery store.
Yeah, you asshole. If you're going to get it.
From the white man's grocery store is where I got my Chinese food last night. Because that's all I trust is fucking Americans cooking Chinese food. You can walk this way. WOK. That's all I did. That was my version of trusting it. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
My version of trusting it.
Yep. Just get a Chinese burrito.
Yeah. A lot of people
fried Chinese burrito.
A lot of people have been asking me about sports. I've been getting a lot of messages about sports.
Have they?
Yes, when they're coming back. James, you're going to be happy about this because my prediction.
Because they're not coming back.
Yeah, it's going to be very long. So first off, I'll answer some of your messages. When do you think the NBA is coming back? I don't actually. I actually believe that it's going to be canceled. Rostradamus prediction. I know Adam Silver said it, mid-May or mid-June. Not a fucking prayer. MLB, Major League Baseball, was hoping for mid-May. Not a fucking prayer. I think you can write that off as well. I think by the time that people are ready to go back and do shit, you're probably looking at maybe August, but probably September. So NFL might be all right, but no preseason. Indy 500, a lot of people are working that. A lot of people in the service industry and caterers and all that. I think the Indy 500, which is in May, is probably going to get canceled. Kentucky Derby's already moved to September. It's amazing that horses are they can't run without jockeys. You know what I'm saying? I wish they could. That would be awesome. Give them a little slap on the ass. Have them run around the track.
Or put dogs on them.
Yeah.
The racing dogs? What?
Put the racing dogs on top of the horses. Yeah. Dress them up as jockeys. That would be great. I'd pay top dollar for that. So that's probably more in line with what we're looking at here. The other thing, though, is kind of trusting people, which is something we've dealt with. We have a child's birthday coming up.
Yeah.
One of my mentors posted a picture of his kid today, that it was his birthday, and at Los Angeles, and he was like, "Man, it's weird. What do we do for my 5-year-old's birthday today?" We went through The Sopranos, and he was like, "Stop caring about how young he was. He might as well see it in case his dad's gonna die." So he's over. That makes him know. He's in the age range, so he's just like,
Oh, he is. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. He's an older father. Yeah.
Yeah, he is. He's yeah. I wish I could say who it is, but anyways, yes, he's an older father.
Oh my God.
Way older father.
My husband just turned 69.
Kurt Russell?
Mm-hmm.
No way.
Yep.
God damn it. Well, this is the 1 year I'm safe then. Because he's 69, that's not going to be happening. Boom, boom. Clang, clang, clang goes the
Goldie,
trolley.
though, good news.
Ring, ring, ring goes the bell.
Good news, Goldie is in her 70s.
Ooh.
Later.
Both of them could kick out from this, Jabes.
Just joking, obviously.
No, you're not joking. We were in bed
Gat-
last night, and
Gat
all
sent
you were
me that.
all you were doing was looking through your Instagram at Kurt Russell, praying.
Well, it's just kinda
praying
like-
that Goldie's got the virus. You're like, oh, does she?
I definitely
got the
checked
virus?
around the internet and looked for pictures and updates on Goldie. Yeah.
Well,
And then Colorado.
no dice.
And then flights to Colorado.
No dice, hombre. You think they went out to California? If I was because I was thinking about this today, right? Some friends of mine had posted pictures on the beaches. Then there was spring breakers in Miami.
Oh, yeah.
Who said, "F the world, we're going on spring break." Spring break. And I looked at it and I was like, they're all young, ripped, hot, partying. Let them fucking party, dude.
That's not the issue.
They're
you
calling for the
fucking idiot.
governor now to shut the beaches down, which
Yeah,
they probably
dude.
will. However,
Like, it's no fairsies is what it is. It's no fairsies.
if you live
If
by a
I
beach,
have to fucking sit,
fuck you. You know what we're doing for Drinkin
if
Bros
you live by
tomorrow?
a beach, fuck you.
Yeah, you know what we're doing for Drinkin Bros tomorrow? We're going live from the beach. We are. Sorry about it. Alex
You can
shooting it
stay
too.
there.
Yeah, we need a younger man shooting it too. He's gonna be fine.
You can
He's
stay
fit.
there.
Don't threaten me with a good time. You know
Stay
what
there.
I'm saying? So we're gonna shoot down there tomorrow, and the kids on spring break just need to kick off some jitters. You know,
You need to kick off some jitters.
they need to rage a little bit. They need to rage. Man, I was jealous looking at that party. You know,
Yeah, I know. I do want a bit of sunshine on my face.
That's
I
it.
will say that.
that's it. A little bit of sun. We all need it out there.
Field of Dreams is not happening.
Well, who says that?
Well, Craig
Craigers, probably.
Delesk.
Look, there was one thing that happened last night that it was really fucking funny, and it's All Elite Wrestling on TNT, which I don't know what that is.
Mm-hmm.
Some form of wrestling that looks like WWE, you know.
Mm-hmm.
They held a wrestling match live inside their training facilities, so it was just them wrestling.
Okay.
But it was like WWE shit, right?
Sure.
So the main guy comes out last night. I'm gonna read his name because it's fucking hilarious. Adam Hands Wash Page. And underneath it says social distancing since November. And he comes walking out and there's
That's
flames and
awesome.
shit behind him.
Yes,
So
yes.
yeah, I'm here for that, and I enjoyed that. What I didn't enjoy today, James, was waking up and seeing one of my favorite songs of all time ruined. Just fucking ruined.
By who?
I don't know. By the Elite, since we're talking about Elite Wrestling on TNT. The Elitists made a song. A bunch of celebrities made, they redid Imagine by John Lennon.
And that's a favorite song of yours?
It is. Really is. I love that song.
Okay.
I know you hate John Lennon. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. Look, did he beat his wife? Maybe. Did she deserve it and get
What
a little
was that
lippy?
song that he wrote?
I wasn't
Jamie? That it
there.
wasn't
No,
allowed to
don't
sing?
don't bring that one up, Jamie. Yeah. Surprised nobody brings that up. That John Lennon had a song with the N-word in it. Really, really shocked by that.
Just saying.
Yeah, but I'm able to see past the wife beatingness of John Lennon.
Good for you. I don't care.
It was Yoko.
I just really don't like
Maybe
his
she fucking provoked him.
songs. If it was someone I really liked, I would look past it as well.
All right.
Yeah, for sure.
Either way, Jamie, play this. Imagine this out of touch. Imagine that was on today.
Oh,
if you can. Oh, it's so cringy. I hate it. I hate it so much. We're gonna suffer through this together.
It's gonna be okay.
Put the picture. There we go. Take away ours.
Easy if you try.
Ooh.
No hell below us.
Oof.
Above us only sky.
Imagine all the people
Living for today.
Imagine there's no countries, yeah. It isn't hard to do.
Jimmy Fallon, why'd you do it?
Nothing to kill or die for.
I knew Portman was going to be in this.
Of course. There you go.
Zoe Kravitz is dead.
It's just dead already.
I don't know who this is, but she's got a great voice.
I think that was Fiona Apple.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You may say that I'm a dreamer.
Who's that?
But I'm not the only
There's your girl, Amy Adams.
I hope someday you will join us, and the world will live as one. Imagine no possession.
This guy just woke up.
Wonder if you can. No need for greed and hunger.
Will Ferrell, huh? Played it serious. Oh, there's your fucking boy, Mark Ruffalo. Hate that guy.
all the world. You. They may say that I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday
Maya.
Maya, come on, Maya. You're better than this.
and the world will be as one.
Gal Gadot. Is it Gadot or Godot? What do you think, Jamie?
Godot.
What's that?
No.
Yeah, whatever she wants.
Yeah.
Gadot? Yeah, I think it's the Gadots.
Because it's not what you think it is. Like, she's not French. It's like,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, it's Israeli.
Yeah.
It's Israeli. I think it's a hard T. Either way, every time I see her, all I picture her is just saying the phrase, "Do you want to see my pussy?
When did she say that?
Do you want to see my pussy?" She just seems so bold that you're just like, oh god, like aggressive, where you're like, ooh, jeez, all right, cool, man. Have you ever heard her talk in interviews?
Yeah, she.
It's really bold.
Oh,
this
yeah.
This is what I do. This is what I believe in. She was in the Israeli military. Well, I guess
Yeah.
everybody has to be over there, but she's just very like, yes, great. This is what we're going to do.
Yeah.
You want to see my pussy? Great. Here
It's
it is.
not like that,
It's not?
actually. No.
Come on.
It's okay.
What is it?
But-
What's her sitch?
She is, she's sweet. It's not like that.
All right.
You're doing you're actually doing the bartender that I worked with at the Rustic.
Oh, all right. Is she Russian?
She's Slovakian, but she's like, it could be worse.
Yeah. That's
You
what,
could have retarded baby.
That's what I feel
Yeah,
like. with
no,
her.
that's not Gal Gadot, by the
No.
way. No,
All
very
right.
sweet.
All
Very
right.
great. She has that kind of accent a little bit, but it's very soft, and she is just sweet.
Okay.
You know.
That's shocking.
She has
Shocking.
2 kids, and she's just tries to,
Yeah.
be a good person, and I be good, and you be good to me, and we just be good to each other.
Yeah. Either way, man. When we fucking
Guys like my Gal Gadot.
Yeah, I like that. I like your Gal Gadots. Either way, watching this fucking thing this morning, I can't do it. I can't do it. There's nothing worse. Here's the thing about what's going on in the world, right?
Yeah.
People are losing their jobs. A lot of people are losing their jobs. The layoffs are happening at a rapid rate right now. The last thing people want to see is the richest people on the planet.
And how they're dealing with it. Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, I don't care. I know they're like that.
Mark
doesn't
Ruffalo now
make-
seems like he's playing a character, by the way,
well.
with the glasses and the whole shit. Where it's just like, my God,
He's been
man.
through it.
I understand, but let's maybe not do it. Like, let's just not see him anymore. I just don't want to see. I'm all done with Mark Ruffalo.
You've never been
On that train.
on the train.
No.
So
Nope.
you don't get to get off the train that you've never been on. So like
I wish the train
we're
tracks were
good.
never built. You know who built those train tracks? The Chinese.
Imagine all the people.
It's weird to me where it's like, man, have a singer singing or something. If you want to do it,
Look.
but why even do it in the first place? It's like all I keep thinking of when I see that is like, oh man, they don't have any problems right now. They're in whatever mansion they are, just fucking chilling like mogwais, dude. Like, who cares? Who cares?
Right.
It just seems weird to me and out of touch where it was just like, we should do something for everyone. What
I
do you want to
know.
do? Let's remake Imagine.
I think you should donate some monies.
Yeah, do that
Maybe
instead of making a song.
Do like a Walt Goggins move.
Yeah, Walt Goggins was the best, dude. I didn't see.
That's my shit. I'm gonna have to fucking do that shit.
You didn't have to see fucking Goggins out there doing that shit. He didn't do that shit.
No, dude.
What he did was went to his local restaurant down the street.
One of our faves.
El Compadre in Los Angeles. It's my favorite Mexican place in the whole world. It is. That's
You know which one?
That's my number one.
You know which one he was at though. The
The
Silver
one in Silver Lake.
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, he lives there. Come on,
He's
dude.
not living in
He's not living in
DT.
Hollywood.
Yeah, he's not living in Hollywood or downtown. Yeah.
But it was cool to see that.
Yeah, so he
that
went in,
tipped the entire staff.
Yeah. Because you can only get to go, right? So, man, if I was rich, that's the kind of fucking shit I would do, dude.
Yeah.
I would go in and just like throw money at these people.
My phone goes off one more time. I'm just going to throw it out the window.
What's
I really
going
need
on?
that flip phone. You know, again, like I was telling you, the pictures of guns and all that other bullshit and what's happening.
And
it's just like,
penises.
we're all done with that, motherfucker.
Guns and
You know I'm live every day. You know I'm live. I want to talk about the Cats buttholes, Jables.
Please.
Cats buttholes is one of my favorite conspiracy theories out on the interwebs. Today, I want to. It is a. It is a small hashtag.
It's a good one.
That I stumbled upon last night late, and I can't get it out of my mind.
Can't forget.
I can't forget. What if me and all my dirtbag friends from all over the world just made?
Oh my gosh!
All over the world, all over Texas,
all over the globe.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, don't give me all over the globe.
We remade that. I can't forget.
You guys,
Michael McDonald.
You guys should. There's gonna be so many parodies of this. Like you have to. You, Jared, Matt.
Here's the thing.
Craig will get you on here.
I don't know the words, like all the words to that Michael
Figure
McDonald
it out,
song.
or do something else.
All I know.
How about thong song or something?
I can't forget.
Thong, da thong, thong, thong.
No, by Cisco. I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. So late last night, I'm up, not sleeping. I never sleep anyway, so I'm not gonna blame it on anything other than just my daily life. But I noticed a tiny like back and forth on Twitter, like deep into the fucking holes, wink wink, of it that made me laugh my ass off forever. I'll say the guy's name. His name is Jack Waz, W-A-Z. He said a VFX producer, friend of a friend, was hired in November to finish some of the 400 effect shots in the Cats movie. His entire job was to remove CGI buttholes that have been inserted a few months before, which means that somewhere out there exists a butthole cut of Cats, the movie. I've got to see the butthole Cats movie version.
Have to.
Unedited now. And so you said to me, why, when I told you this story this morning, you were like, why would somebody do that?
Why would you have the butthole?
Here's why. So when the trailer came out for Cats, it was so widely panned, and everybody was asking, rightfully so, questions about the cats of why do all the female cats have huge tits, like Dame Judi Dench? And it was just like, well, yeah, female cats don't have tits.
Yeah.
All right. So why do the cats have human hands and human feet, not paws? Mm-hmm. Great question. Who knows, right?
Sure.
Who knows?
It's an alternate. It's a weird world.
My guess was because the trailer was getting panned so much, they were like, "Oh shit! Imagine what happens. Imagine
what happens.
Imagine what happens when you go to the movie theater, and then they're going to see these digital buttholes we've placed on the cats." So now you've got to go through the film and pull all the digital buttholes.
What do you make it? Oh, just put fur over it?
Yeah. Just put fur over it. Because here's what happens. You've got to track them. You've got to track the butthole. So first of all, you got to size that up on the cat, on the people themselves who are playing the cats. It's about, about this size. Now somebody else here, because this has gotten deep, said, hey man, to scale, because of the way the buildings look and the cats, these cats, if you were to put them in real scientific weight, would be 60 pounds in real life.
Oh, the
in the
way
movie.
that they, yeah.
Therefore, these buttholes would probably be the size of a dime, I would say.
Mouth.
What? No, that's way too big. That's way too big. A mouth. No, about a dime probably.
Like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, nice little pucker.
Yep.
So about the size of a
Puckered mouth.
puckered mouth or a dime. Let's just say
Puckered mouth.
No, let's say a
Quarter,
dime.
like a quarter.
Nah, let's just go with a dime.
Silver dollar, maybe.
No, that's way too big. That would just be shooting out shit all day long.
They do.
And then I'm going to read you the rest of this thread because it's hilarious, right? So the next guy says underneath this, just imagine you worked your ass off to get through college to become a CGI artist. Eventually, you land a job in Hollywood, and then one day, you're hired to draw 400 cat buttholes, and then someone comes along and has to erase all of the buttholes that you drew. You can't even go back and tell your family of like, man, you know what my job was on Cats? I made all those buttholes. Thanks for paying for college, Mom and Dad. Then they show up at the movie and they're like, wait a minute. Where's all the buttholes that my son drew on these cats?
Yeah.
They're gone.
Oh my gosh. Cutting room floor.
So if anyone out there has a version of the movie of Cats,
A butthole version.
butthole version, we're going to offer 10 grand for it. We want it. We'll screen it. We'll probably get banned or taken down or whatever, but we'll screen it, and we want to see these cat buttholes the whole
Screen
movie.
it in our screening room for our kids.
No, we'll pop it up live on Facebook. Facebook, you can go live with shit, and like as long as you tear it down right afterwards, they're not going to come after your beehole.
Gosh.
But I'd love to see some cat beeholes right in front of my 400. Man, that's a lot. What is it? What do you figure that movie is? Probably 90 minutes.
Yeah. I think it's longer. Like it's too long.
Oh, is it really?
I think so.
I don't know.
Let's see. How long is Cats?
Not sure how long Cats is, but with all of those beeholes, what is Alec? What do you? Let's say it's a 90-minute movie. Let's say it's 100 minutes, right?
Yeah.
So that's
an hour and 50 minutes.
Ooh. So you're looking at 3.6 buttholes per minute. Oh, that's a lot of buttholes.
Yeah.
Cat buttholes. Strange. Yeah, it's 60 frames a second. I mean, shit. That's a lot of work. Well, R.I.P. to whoever did that, and your work has been unnoticed. We will now notice you today.
Yep.
Is it too early to give the revolutionary figure of the day away?
Never.
It's going to go to whoever made the buttholes on that.
On Cats.
On Cats. Come forward. So, yeah. I need to see it.
Should we put the Cats trailer up?
See it, Jables. Now, that we'll give flag for.
Oh, why?
Yeah. They'll come after you for trailer. They came after us for a fucking 10-second Office clip. They might even come after us for that stupid Imagine video. We'll see.
Well, where'd you find it?
It was just on the World Wide Web.
Yeah.
So we'll find out.
Should be fine. It wasn't like it was on CBS or anything.
No, not at all.
Okay.
I can't forget. Let's just me and my fucking dirtbag friends remake a Michael McDonald song and have it go global. I can't forget.
Global. We just wanted to help you.
We just wanted to help you guys get through the hard times by singing Michael McDonald. Now, if Mark Cohn came out, and we all sang "Walking in Memphis."
That'd be a good one.
You know I'm a fucking Conehead, James.
Would you change it to like "Walking in Wuhan" or something?
What's that? Walking in Wuhan.
That's good.
I'm walking with my safe distancing away from you.
Right.
Yeah, walking in
Workshop
Wuhan.
it.
I should be incinerated in Wuhan. They put in 40.
I don't want to change it too much.
40 body incinerators, Incinerated in Wuhan.
Yeah.
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 I lost my family and all my friends. Incinerated in Wuhan. And there's just flames in the background. Because there's a black gospel choir in the back of that.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Incinerated in Wuhan. That'd be great. Mark Cohn, if you're out there, come on, man. We need you now more than ever. Some say now more than ever, Jables.
Conehead.
Hashtag Coneheads unite. COHN heads. Coneheads, Jables. Let's get to the sponsor, shall we?
Oh.
Still putting this show in the air every day. Not really sure how and or why.
We are thankful for them.
We are getting us through the Chinese virus. First up, we got ghostbed.com/Drinkin Bros. Here. 20% off everything in the entire store. Maz. Oh, it's Maz, James.
Oh, it's so mazing.
Maz.
Shut up, dude.
It is.
I know. You're making fun of me.
Is that what you do?
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Okay.
I say it's a mazing and it's insan. It's so insan. Shut up, dude.
Best in the biz. 20% off mattresses, sheets, pillows, covers. 50% off the adjustable bases. And that shit is just shipped in a house, in a box. And boom, you can open it up. It's corona free. It ain't coming from China, Holmes.
And it's not shit in a box.
It's made in the USA.
Yep.
Made in the USA. Last. Oh, no, they get the fucking, the goddamn pay-as-you-go program. So if you're out of work and you still want a mattress, 36-month, no interest. Just put it on there, boom, $20 a month.
20% off. Two free pillows.
2 free pillows with a mattress.
50% off the base when you buy a mattress. You bundle all that stuff together. You're going to be comfy cozy. What you reckon?
For the next 4 months.
$50 up front? 60?
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah. You're good to go. Go to ghostbed.com/Drinkin Bros today's and peep them dills out. Dills. Next up, we got StrikeForceEnergy.com.
Boom, 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 boom.
Shablankies.
Oh, I'm coughing in Wuhan. That's a good one.
Coughing in Wuhan. Did somebody say that?
Yeah.
Shout their name out.
Ruben
Schneider. Ruben's a day one homie, man. That's really funny.
Him and Craig go twosies.
Yeah, they do. Onesie twosies. Him and Craig Gillespie.
A couple of 1-2 cutie pies.
Yeah, fucking coughing in Wuhan.
That's good.
Strikeforce Energy is the only thing that's getting me through the days, kids. I'm just pumping it, squirting it. Pumping it, squirting it.
Are you pumping and dumping?
Yeah, I'm pumping and dumping right in my fucking drink. Last longer than 6 hour energy, no carbs, no sugars. You want to be that quarantine 15? Hop on down to strikeforceenergy.com. Promo code REVOLUTION, 20% off. 40-pack, 10-pack, all that shit. And it comes in a box, dude. I know you see it at 7-Elevens and all that bullshit, but look at this. Boom, right in a box, right to your house. StrikeForceEnergy.com, promo code REVOLUTION, 20% off. Coughing in Wuhan. Next up, last but not least, StraightRazors.com, Jables.
Ooh, that's a clean cut. Smooth. Oh, you like it?
I got the cans on today.
Gosh, me too.
Yeah, how'd you feel about that?
That is not good.
Isn't it not?
It's not good, guys. And I apologize, and I'm never doing it again.
Well, in the spirit of China, I'm going to lie to you and say it's amazing. Come on. Coughing in Wuhan. StraightRazors.com. Look, you gotta shave during the apocalypse. Which parts? That's up to you and your partner. Or you can do it Turkish style. Wop, wop, wop. Walk 'em Turkish style.
Oh, we should do that one.
Oh, God, make everybody.
With all your friends?
No one's going to remake a Asian fucking song right now. Gangnam Style.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Whoop. Whoop, not
but it's
Gangnam.
everybody does the different whoop.
Yeah. Oh, my God, dude. Jesus Christ.
Done.
StraightRazors.com's got everything. Shaving products, all of it that you need. Best razors in the biz. If they're sold out at your stores and you need to get it, go to StraightRazors.com today. They got everything. Shaving cream, beard oils, conditioners, mustache waxes, all of it. All damn shit, son. Go to StraightRazors.com today and get inside the business.
Whoop, whoop,
whoop, whoop, whoop. Man, we should do that with all of our
think that would be
bullshit friends. Because we could cut it in, right?
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop,
So
whoop,
you have
whoop,
So here's what you do: is you have all your friends sing the whole song or whatever the chorus is.
Sure.
And then we will cut it accordingly, and it will be
What
a
is-
Moz.
What is the chorus?
Well, whatever the womp 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 womp, right? And so we'll have them do the whole thing. And then you can do the English like chorus as well, and then have it be at
But
that.
there's a whole thing that's all in fucking in Asian that I don't know.
No, don't they have the English version?
I'm not sure, actually. I'm not. I only know Cone, dude, and Michael McDonald.
Okay.
That's all I relax to. That's all I sit in a hot tub with is I throw in a little Michael McDonald. Put rose petals in my bath salts.
Sure.
Smoke the bath salts. Mm-hmm. And then insert the rest of them into the tub.
Yeah.
And then snort some bath salt, and then
Ooh, sexy lady. Whoa.
Oh, that's right.
Right?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I fucking love that song.
I know you do. Do.
Don't come for me.
It was the highest downloaded song in the world.
Is it not still?
No, it got beat by something.
Oh.
I forget what it was.
Cone, probably.
I hope so. James, you got a crime corner today?
Ew, yes.
Yeah, we do.
Crime corner.
Crime corner.
This one's gonna be it's gonna be complicated. We're gonna be going through it and learning about it together.
Okay.
This is from Gino Anthony, Detective Gino Anthony.
We're at.
Foss book.
Ooh, fast
From
book.
From Foce book.
Okay.
Nice Foch. Okay, so members of German crossbow sex cult suicide pact took date rape drugs before they were willingly killed in attempt to be reborn in a higher realm.
Oh, boy.
So, I love a Heaven's Gate. I love a Jonestown.
Whew, I'm going to have to take a step back on that
Yeah,
one. Really
exactly.
re-examine it. Can you read that one more time so I can...
Members?
Okay.
Members of a German crossbow sex cult.
Yep.
Suicide pact took... Okay, so members of a German crossbow sex cult suicide pact
Sure.
took knockout drugs,
Okay.
date rape drugs,
Date rape drugs, yeah.
before they were willingly killed by each other
Yep.
in an attempt to be reborn in a higher realm.
Okay. All right. So let's
This is Daily Mail. This is the real deal.
Sure. Before you get into this actual story, I just want to break down that title because there's a lot to unpack there.
Gosh.
A German
Crossbow.
First of all, I didn't know there was crossbow clubs at all, right? Mm-hmm. Secondly, I wouldn't have put crossbow,
Our friends do crossbow stuff.
but not clubs. There wasn't a club of like, hey, I'm in a
No,
crossbow
but I mean,
club.
like, if Joe Rogan started a crossbow club, I know 5 of my friends,
Sure,
our friends alone, that would be in it.
okay, but now you're combining the crossbow with sex. Mm-hmm. So how does that
Very
work?
sexual.
Do
It's
you
a very sexual thing.
Do you shoot someone in like the thigh and then fuck them real quick, like as they're bleeding? Like how does that work?
No, they were a sex cult before. Crossbow sex cult. They like crossbowing.
Mm-hmm.
They like sex.
Okay, but they didn't combine the two?
No.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. All right. The date rape drugs now I understand.
Right, because if you're going to, they're in this sex cult, and they like crossbows, or it's it's part of their religion in some way. They don't really go into that part, but
Yeah.
So in May, a man and woman were found with crossbow bolts through their heart. And the female shooter had turned the weapon on herself. Now that is some fucking crazy shit.
She was probably the best in the whole club then, because that's
best
tough.
in the whole club.
Best in the biz, yeah.
2 days later, 2 other women who belonged to the sex cult were found dead 400 miles north. So they weren't like always together. It was just like this,
Yeah. Yeah, it's an online thing.
Detectives revealed today the 2 shot by crossbow had taken a knockout narcotic similar to date rape before they were willingly killed. So it was like they're on the date rape drug. They're about to like pass out, killed.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Then 2 found at the separate addresses are believed to have poisoned themselves. So members
those 2 apparently weren't that great at crossbow.
at the crossbow part of it. Yeah.
So they had to-
Yeah. They were more into the sex stuff. Probably.
Yeah. Probably. And they were like, oh, hey, like these are some nasty people who like to have sex. Let's pretend we like crossbow, and then we can get
Or
in the
we
group.
could try, but we never really got that good at it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
It just
yeah.
wasn't for us, but the sex stuff we were real into.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The poison. So we just poison ourselves because we couldn't shoot ourselves in the heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all 5 understood to have believed they were world renewers and world heritage producers who thought they had been reborn multiple times and that their deaths would transport them to a higher realm, much like Heaven's Gate. Lots of similarities to Heaven's Gate, minus the Nikes and just taking drugs and
Was it a
killing.
sex cult, though? Was Heaven's Gate a sex cult?
Look, here's the real deal with cults.
Mm-hmm.
There's always sex.
Is there really?
Yeah. It's always weirdly sexual.
Yeah.
The only one, every single one. Like, name any cult right now.
Fucking, I don't know any.
You don't,
Scientology?
like-
Oh, you're right. Yeah, Scientology.
Yeah.
It's sex. It's sex stuff.
Right.
Yeah. They make you go
Jonestown.
on camera and tell all your sexual past, and then they shame you. And then if you're gay, then they can let you fuck other people in there and not.
And
tell them you're gay.
everyone that
Yeah.
came out said that they were raped or made to have sex with certain higher members. Jonestown.
Yeah.
Jim Jones had a hog, and he was fucking both men and women in the cult.
Whoa.
Yeah.
How big was said hog on Jim
It's
Jones?
like a baguette.
Are you kidding me?
Like a normal size baguette. Yeah.
You had a fucking hammer on him?
Normal size baguette. Yeah.
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 Wow.
Yeah.
It was real girthy too, huh? Did you see a pic of this?
Mm-hmm.
You get a pic of Jim Jones' cock?
No, I'm sure I could find one. I'm not a fucking amateur.
You
Like,
gotta-
I can find one by 3 probably today.
You got a Eastern? Is that
Give me
East
some
Coast
time, but I think
All
I
right.
could probably find one by maybe CST.
Yeah, I was gonna say you might want to add a couple hours. to
Right,
that and
right,
go,
right. Yeah. So,
if you find a Jim Jones dick pic and blast me with it later,
oh, dude.
color me impressed. Color me real impressed.
Yeah. So there's always sucks. What was the other one? The Koresh. Big time.
Oh, really? David
Yeah.
Koresh.
Yeah.
You don't say.
David Koresh himself.
That was the
as well
Waco
as
one, right?
as well as other members.
Yeah. Was he fucking dudes though?
No.
Huh.
They don't always fuck dudes. Jim Jones was just like so high
Right.
on hardcore drugs all the time that a hole was a hole. And like he just like
No,
couldn't be satisfied.
That's what they said about Richard Pryor.
Hole was a hole.
Yeah, like him and like he was fucking Brando and Brando was fucking him and
Yeah,
but
man.
they were always on so much drugs and
That's
Richard Pryor's
Charlie Sheen shit
Yeah,
too,
yeah,
right? Where
yeah.
you're just like so fucked up that you're like, whatever, dude.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I told you that story about sitting down with the dude from Vivid Video.
Oh,
and
yeah,
he
yeah,
was,
yeah.
And I was like, hey, what celebrity sex tapes are out there that you just didn't release or couldn't or didn't want to? And he was like, man, the amount of videos we got of Charlie Sheen fucking dudes and getting his dick sucked, smoking crack
Yeah.
at his house were just disgusting. I was like, no shit. And he goes, yeah, man. And he goes, it's one of those things, though, you can't even sell that or fucking post it anywhere because, you know, you just feel bad. You're just like, people are all fucked up on drugs. So
Exactly.
I understand
Exactly.
that. Because Richard Pryor's wife didn't deny it either. She was like, look, man, he was so fucked up, he would have fucked a radiator back then.
Yeah.
Like, that was her exact quote.
That's what
so.
it ends up being.
Is that Koresh
actually,
behind
somebody
you on the
wrote,
wall?
Koresh what? No, this is Jim Jones.
Oh,
here.
that's Jim Jones. Okay.
Yeah. That's Jim Jones.
I got you.
Who else do I have? Any more cults?
No, BTK.
No, BTK is not cult, but very sexual.
Really?
Yeah. What?
Man, I know nothing about serial killers, James. You watch that shit by yourself, and then that's why you can't sleep.
I can sleep. I can sleep better than you can sleep. Don't fucking test me. Heaven's Gate chemically castrated themselves. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Who said that? Yeah. So it's always fucking something sexual, dude.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you're gonna
it.
if you're gonna have a crossbow cult, right? That's probably how it started. Crossbow group.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, we all like crossbows, whatever, and then It slowly, as anything always does,
morphs into
some kind of sex shit.
Yeah, it does.
So, similar, like I said, similar to Heaven's Gate. Detectives today believe that Torsten, this is German.
Oh, no.
Sorry.
So Torsten's a very popular name. That I do know.
You do?
Yeah, for real.
Okay, so Torsten, 53, Kirsten, 33, took drops of narcotics.
So that makes me happy. Can I stop? Do you mind if I stop you right there?
Farina, 30,
Great.
shot them, and then herself. So there was two. What makes you happy about
Here's
this?
what makes me happy about this so far, because we're going to break this down as this goes, that they're all in their early 30s, right? What would be depressing to me is if all these people were in a sex cult in like their 60s or 70s doing this shit, and it was just like,
sure.
Now I want to imagine it. If you had said their ages and they were 60s or 70s, then I couldn't imagine it and get on the magic carpet with you for the rest of this story.
Sure.
Now they're kind of, in my mind, they're German, they're outdoorsy, they're kind of fit, they're early 30s.
Nope.
And stop right there. I don't have any pictures in front of me. Let me live out my own fantasy. Now you can continue because shit's about to get live.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so they all look fairly goth-like.
Yeah, that's exactly what I pictured. Keep going.
Okay. They're not like young and fit, but very like goth.
Yeah, but goth and 30s fit, like that's a different look. That's a different thing.
So
like a girl with dyed black hair.
Yep.
And probably dyed her bush
lots
bright
of
red.
liner, leather jacket, dyed black hair. Yeah. Discovered 2 days after the trio were thought to be poisoned themselves.
Yeah.
So I guess you didn't have to kill yourself by crossbow. It was just they all needed to die at this certain time so that they could be reborn and start their new
life. Yeah,
heritage
in the rebirth. What time did it say?
What
time do they all have to die by? Because that matters.
It does matter. It doesn't say here.
Okay, because I wouldn't if I was in a
Heaven's Gate, it was coming at a certain time. Like the spaceship was coming down at a certain time, so you had to be dead by this time.
Right.
Yeah.
So for me, just looking, thinking about it, hypothetical, let's say I was a goth in my early 30s in Germany, and I was in a crossbow sex cult. I would not want to die super early in the morning.
Yeah, no.
I would want to go hard all night and try to blast out every load that I could, and then maybe die kind of after lunch, get in one last meal. You?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
I want to have a meal. I don't want to have I don't want to have coffee. I just want to have a meal and then die maybe around nooner. A nooner or 2 p.m. death where it's just all right, cool.
Yeah.
Let's start over now. Let's rebirth everything else we're going to rebirth.
I get really tired, though, around 7
p.m. or a.m.?
Yeah.
So that's your death date?
Well, it'd have to be before that.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
After that, I'd just be like, I'm going to go to bed.
But wouldn't that be the thing of hey, man, take the poison. It's almost 7.
Oh, yeah. But I think there's an element of getting off with that part, too.
Sexually?
Yeah, I don't know what their fucking deal is, but I can imagine.
Yeah. Can you? Imagine all the Germans.
Killing for the... Yeah.
Killing for the world.
Yep.
I think, me personally.
Sure.
Now, this is just me personally. This could now catch on now that you've said it to the world. People could be signing up and starting German crossbow.
Go to
sex cults.
Rogan's Instagram. He's sending you messages.
Is he?
From there. Oh, look at all the crossbows he has on his Instagram.
Oh, I'm sure. We went over that yesterday with Hanks, and by the way, we've gotten a lot of messages today after your theory about Hanks. Was that your theory or somebody else's?
It's widely known.
Okay. Oh, it is.
Yeah.
All right.
There's many videos on this conspiracy on the internet. It was not me.
Even me, when I got home last night, because we're doing these shows live every single day, so whatever happens, obviously. I had not heard that story for the first time. So last night, when you went to sleep.
You know who called us is our neighbor, Monahan.
Oh, really?
And told me about it, yeah.
So, anyways, last night when you went to sleep, I was like, that story stuck in my head for some reason. I was like, I'm going to look on Hanks's Instagram, and you're right. His post was it was a typewriter. You know, it was
stuffed animal next to it.
Do you know it was a Corona typewriter?
No, I mean that was part. I mean that was the joke, I guess, or whatever he was saying. But yeah.
No, but he said he had taken this typewriter with him. Corona's a very famous typewriter. Like, it's a famous typewriter. So like, I didn't know if that was part of it too. And like, man, I stared at that picture. One picture on Instagram for like 11 minutes, and I was
finding
just like,
all the clues that he's sending you.
Yeah, because it
about
was
his sex cult.
The other thing is like, you know, in this message underneath the typewriter was, you know, I'm still not. I've got a case of the blahs, and you know, I'm still not over it. I was just like,
read that
I'm
message.
Trying to go into it, and obviously it's all fake, but you know, I can see now where this is setting in across the world, where it's just like, hey, man, it's time to start hunting for shit that's not really there anymore because we're all fucking
bored,
kind of losing our
This
shits.
is like conspiracy theory dream.
It is, right?
Conspiracy
right now?
theory breeding ground.
Yes. Right now it is.
We're bored. We're stuck at home. We're on the internet.
Are.
We follow these like rabbit holes all the way down.
Yeah.
Like.
And the other thing I want to bring up to you, because I had wondered this happened to us the last 2 days. I don't know if it happened to everybody else. But this is 100% real. We have been watching streaming shit, same as everybody else has, right? And I wondered if it would tax the internet, because I said it would. I was just like, look, everybody's going to be watching this. Because you watch live TV, you're sick of the news. All the other shit is reruns. You have nothing. There's no sports. Everybody's going to be streaming shit. Is that going to tax the internet? And the thing we were watching on Hulu was spinning around, and it was just like, man, we had to jump on like 3 different wireless to get it to work finally. Yeah. I was like, what the fuck, man? I had that thing from Eero that finally worked. But now Netflix asked to slow down streaming so the internet doesn't break. This is Entertainment Weekly.
Yeah.
This is real. So it says, in what could be a harbinger of things to come, I don't know why you use the term harbinger. Whoever wrote this, you fucking cock. James Hibbard. Don't throw the word harbinger in there. Like, nobody knows what the fuck that means, dude. And you're writing for Entertainment Weekly. You're not writing for, you know, the New Yorker here. So let's not throw in the word harbinger too many times. Of things to come in the United States, the European Union has asked Netflix to tap the brakes on its download speeds in order to reduce network bandwidth now that millions of people have committed to staying home. So Europe is, at a guesstimate, 3 to 4 weeks ahead of us on this fucking shit. Like, they've been in this shit for 3 to 4 weeks. You're goddamn right that could happen here, because we have way more fucking people here than they do in Germany, for Christ's sake. So,
yeah.
But I mean, now's the time though to join a sex cult, I guess. If you don't have Netflix, you might as well join a fucking sex cult. Yeah. And with crossbows.
Just turn whatever hobby you like, right?
Right.
Crossbow, whatever.
Yeah.
Fishing.
Fly fishing and butt sex. Like, add it with sex.
But just turn it into like a fly fishing sex cult. You know what I'm saying? And you'd be surprised.
You'd be surprised at what you catch.
Ooh.
Nailed it. Bang, bang, bang. The other big one, speaking of online, is Zoom. Zoom is for business people like myself. I'm a man who appreciates and likes doing business. And, you know,
you're so fucking stupid.
I got to keep the company alive, so I keep doing all my business like a little man. So I have been doing my business with Zoom along with a lot of other people. Today, for, you know, because they're calling it telework. We work telework, and you have these teleconferences and all this bullshit. It's like, motherfucker, I can just talk to you on the phone. I don't need to see your face. You know? That already adds the element of, what was the Liv Tyler Bruce Willis movie?
Makes it worse. It makes it worse.
Armageddon, that's it. Like, I don't want to see the screens and all that shit. Like, I'm fine, man. I know you're alive if I can hear your fucking voice and I need to see your face. But people have asked, and I'm like, all right, cool. So I'll hop on Zoom and do these conference calls with people. And today, this is how vain we are. Welcome to 2020. They have added filters to Zoom for conference calls so you can make yourself look sweet even though you've been trapped inside your fucking house all day.
So my friends are doing it for like their like to hang out with their friends.
Yeah, you can do that.
Why do they have Zoom? These like housewives.
Because it was built for originally business calls, right?
But then why do they have?
Because white people ruin everything, and that's why.
Okay. I saw poker nights, like
exactly. Yeah. So that's what they're using it for.
Got it.
And look, good for Zoom. It's great,
Sure.
But I knew this was the next rebel. It's out. Everybody's going to be doing this and making them. I'm kidding, Jessie. Maybe I'll take the kids out. Just take them for a spin, dude.
Oh, where?
Take them for a spin, just around the city. Just get them out. Let them look at the world.
Stay in the car.
Yeah, I'll play Imagine by John Lennon. Just let them put their little tiny hands against the window glass as we pass through empty McDonald's and shit.
Wait, McDonald's
on repeat.
You can get drive-through.
You can, but there's no cars, so it looks real weird. You're just like, oh shit. By the way, I went to Mickey D's last night.
Did ya?
Mickey D's nuts.
Did ya?
I did.
Supporting local businesses.
Can I tell you a fucked up story about it?
Sure.
This is awesome. I go through McDonald's last night, and we've been doing endless live shows for everybody since they're out of entertainments. Subscribe on Drinkin Bros podcast on YouTube to all of our media company shows out there if you're fucking bored, which you should be at this point. I go through the drive-thru. I order just 2 McChicken sandwiches, right? $1 a piece, no bigs. I kind of just wanted to be ins and outs at that point, after work, go home.
Sure.
And I forgot about the tax. And so, I roll up to the window, and they're like, it's $2.12, 6 cents a piece or whatever. And I was just like, oh, fuck. The panic sat in, and it was like, all around me are familiar. I'm looking at this lady.
I forgot about the tax.
I forgot about the tax, dude. I forgot about Dre. Forgot about Dre.
What is going on with you?
It's long days, Jables. I'm Bidening my time here.
Okay,
Joe
dude.
Biden it. So anyways, I forgot about the tax. And I look at this woman who's in the cashier, and look, I'm amped that anybody has jobs, so please don't take this the wrong way. But she was an older woman, and I was like, shit, I had $2. Mm-hmm. Had $2 in cash. Mm-hmm. And I'm looking, and I'm like, there's a quarter sitting there, and I'm just like, well, here you go. You know what? Because it's one window, and then you pick up your food at the next window, right?
Yeah. I'm familiar with their work.
Gave her the $2, put the quarter on top of the $2 bills. Mm-hmm. Gingerly handed it to her. She took it, and I just punched it. I just hit the gas. No change. Oof. Didn't want those dirty pennies from her coming back my way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I thought about that. Here's the hilarious thing about this. Like to end the story, the guy at the next window who gave me the food stuck his arm out the window like this.
And had you just like...
Didn't look at me.
Didn't look at you.
Didn't look at me. I think as soon as I took the bag, he slammed the glass shut.
Why is that funny?
Because I wonder if she said to him, hey, I think that motherfucker's got coronavirus. He just punched it and didn't take his change. And he was probably in his headset going, what? Fuck that guy.
This motherfucker should have just
Here's
thrown
this fucking
it out.
bag, dude. Grab it. Slam the window. Get the fuck out of my face. And I was like, oh, shit. So here's me, right? In shame, I wanted to eat these 2 McChicken sandwiches in the parking lot by myself. It's a huge parking lot because it's connected to like the grocery store, Harris Teeter, and all that stuff. It's a gigantic parking lot, right? Mm-hmm. I pull up. It's just me there. There's nobody in the goddamn parking lot. And I just want to have like a moment of peace in my car, eating my McChicken sandwiches before going back to going back to the chaos. Yeah. And a fucking car pulls up and parks 2 spots next to me. I look at them and I'm just like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I think they're going to ask me for something or whatever. Another old lady in her 60s gets out of the car. She looks at me. I look at her. We make eye contact. I'm eating a McChicken sandwich. She just shuts the door, looks up at the sky, takes a huge deep breath. She goes like this. Pulls a pack of cigarettes out of her fucking jeans and just proceeds to smoke cigarettes and then just sit in her car by herself afterwards. And I just eat my sandwiches and fucking bounce. And I didn't blame her at that point. She probably just wanted to go someplace to not be judged and have a fucking cigarette outside of her house. You know, whoever the old man she was locked in with or whatever. Right. And I gave her a salute, I was like, hey.
like
Yep.
we all do what we gotta
And
do.
she did it like she saluted back. Like,
Oh, did she?
We both knew each other's shame at that point.
Sure.
The shame of me eating McDonald's in my car, and then her shame of leaving her house, driving to an empty parking lot, smoking outside her car, and then getting back inside because she didn't want her family to see it. Yeah.
I get it, girl.
Same here. I gave her a little 2-finger salute.
Yep.
She gave me the old 2-finger salute back.
I like that.
And I felt like we were as one.
Yep.
I felt like we were as one in that moment.
Mm-hmm. And you were.
But all because I didn't want my fucking change.
Wow.
Because let's face it, you roll through these places, right? And it's like, God damn it, man. If it's between, I think the cutoff should be 14 cents.
Right.
If it's 14 cents, just go ahead and round that down. Like, don't F my B on this one.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? And then on the flip side, because I know what you're saying. Hey, man, if everybody was taking 14 cents from places,
Right.
that would add up to $1 gajillion. I'm going to go the other route with it. If it's above 63 cents, round that up to $1 and fuck us back. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I don't want that dirty ass change anymore.
Yeah. I agree with that.
I don't know if the president's going to come on and do something about that. You know? Maybe enact it, but it would be nice, James.
It would be nice.
All I'm saying is it would be real nice. This is a fun show today, James.
Weird.
Real weird.
It's just going to get weirder.
I know. It's going to keep getting, German sex cult. Do another crime corner tomorrow. That was maybe the
Give me
best of
some
all
crime
time.
corners. Yeah.
Send some
Gino
crime corners.
Anthony.
Yeah, send some crime corners into at Jessie Wiseman on Instagram or at Ross Patterson Revolution Podcast on Facebook. And please rate us on iTunes. We need those fucking ratings for the advertisers. God, they really care.
Yeah.
I keep hearing that. I'm like, bro.
Look.
Yeah, so just give us a 5-star, give us a quick review. It's free. Who gives a shit? You know?
Right?
And I'm gonna try to make whoop.
I think it would be fucking hilarious.
With all of our friends. God, that'd be amazing. Here's our response to it.
Yes.
Love it, James. Love it. Stay tuned. I think you're going live with Drinkin Broettes on this same channel. So stay tuned. You guys are probably going live in what, a half hour, 45 minutes, somewhere in there?
Yeah, around 1.
Around 1-ish. So if you're watching now live, stay tuned for that. And then this afternoon in the 3:34-ish range, we're going to be going live with Drinkin Bros News on this same channel. I feel like we got our own real live TV network.
Dang,
now.
I mean, shit.
It's nice. It's nice. It's nice, Japes.
I like it.
You still look hot, by the way, during the apocalypse.
Oh, thanks so much. It
You
will
still
not
got
last.
it.
Thank you.
Still got it, James.
Thank you.
Walking in Wuhan.
Coughing in Wuhan.
Yeah, coughing in Wuhan. For Jessie Wiseman, a.k.a. the Jables, I'm Ross Patterson. This is The Revolution. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.